Doing here, let me do this really quick. Clean this off. Okay. How are you doing? I hope you all are having a good morning so far. I didn't get to do my live stream yesterday because I fell asleep last night. I normally try to kind of stay awake during the nighttime. I was unable to stay awake, so I am here now to do this reading for you guys. We're sitting over here on the floor. I have a chair right next to me, but it's okay. I hope you guys are having a good day, a good night. I hope you had a good weekend. We're going to be doing purva Bhahapadra nakshatra predictions. I'm going to do a quick rundown. I'm going to read from this book here I have on the Kindle app, and then we'll pull some cards just to get a basic idea of what's going on. If you don't know what the nakshatras are, they are the 28 lunar mansions or constellations behind the zodiac signs that really give the zodiac signs their meaning. It is used, it's based off of Indian or Vedic culture, so it's sidereal placements. The nakshatra we're looking at today is Purva Bhahapadra, and the zodiac ranges from 20 degrees of Aquarius to 3 degrees 20 arc minutes of Pisces. The meaning of this, of what Purva Bhahapadra means, the burning star. Okay, I just had to write that down really quick. All right, let's get into it. The ruling planet is going to be Jupiter, so we are at the height of Jupiter. The deity is a Jacopod, or the fire serpent, right? The fire dragon. The symbol can be seen as a sword. The caste is Brahmin. The animal is going to be the male lion. The sounds, so if you're looking for someone like their name, they could have these sounds as say, so, da, and de. The main fixed stars in this nakshatra is going to be Markab and Sheet. It starts with an Aries ruled Navamsha, so it's going to be Aries through Cancer in the 4 different parts. We're going to have the first 4 degrees is going to be Aries, second is Taurus, third is Gemini, fourth is Cancer. Color is going to be silver. It's a male nakshatra, and it is the keywords here is going to be dark side, transformation, fire, passion. Okay, so let's get into reading what this book says. This is going to be the 25th nakshatra. In the zodiac belt. It overlaps 2 zodiac signs, Aquarius and Pisces. The first part of the constellation is influenced by Aquarius, so Saturn and Rahu, or the North Node, have influence here, together with Jupiter, which is the ruling planet. The second part is influenced by the energies of Pisces and Jupiter, which is both ruler of the zodiac sign and the constellation. What is Pisces? Pisces is the most spiritual zodiac sign. It rules not only spirituality, but other dimensions, dreams, imagination, isolation, escape, fantasies, writers, yoga, losses, forgiveness, and endings. It is a very sensitive, peaceful, and impractical sign. Jupiter is a guru, which will bring knowledge, wisdom, and expansion to this constellation. In the Aquarius part, first you will see more responsibility and restrictions before the part where you see the higher spiritual inclination. Don't forget karmic lessons. So Purva Bhahapadra is not an exception to that rule. Purva Bhahapadra is a Sirius star with significant personal transformation. Purva Bhahapadra means the first blessed feet, the former lucky feet, or the beautiful left foot. It is associated with blessings from past life karma. The main symbol is a sword. It can be used for defense and attack. The sword is related to fighting for a cause, for a special reason, to be used for different royal and religious ceremonies. Alternative symbols of this constellation are the front part of a funeral cot, a man with 2 faces. The first symbol is related to death and the end of the human's earth existence. The second symbol shows us again the duality of this nakshatra, with one of the faces is calm, the other is mad and violent. The animal of this constellation is a male lion. The lion is the king of the jungle. We associate this animal with strength, power, status, beauty, protection. I think of majesty, right? Majestic, right? When I think of lions. Purva Bhahapadra natives can be in positions of power and high status in society. The lion is connected to the goddess Druga, who fights a war against a demon. So the theme of fighting and war is seen in this constellation as well. Purva Bhahapadra consists of two main stars in the constellation of Pegasus, Markab and Sheet. Markab is around 29 degrees Aquarius and it is said to be the star of honors and success. However, gives great sorrows as well. Sheet is around 5 degrees of Pisces, which give poetic abilities with extreme misfortune. Sorry if this is going too fast. The ruling deity of Purva Bhahapadra is Aja Ejekapad, which translated to the one-footed goat or the unborn one-footed. Aja means unborn, Eka means one, Pada means feet. Aja Ajekapada is a goat-headed creature with one leg. It is associated with the dark and evil side of the world. Aja Ajekapad can be seen in modern Western civilization. For example, all secret societies like the Illuminati consider the goat god to be their ruling deity. You can see this creature on the tarot cards as well. Aja Ajekapad is associated with black magic, spells, bones, skulls, and all kinds of dangerous places. Aja Ajekapad has an ugly and strange appearance, so Purva Bhahapadra people may feel ugly and strange due to this fact. Image problems and lack of self-esteem can be seen here. Some astrologers have different theories about the ruling deity of this constellation. They believe that Purva Bhahapadra and Uttara Bhahapadras are ruled by two Nagas. Purva is ruled by the fire Naga, Ajekapad, and Uttara is ruled by the water Naga, Arambundyada. Ajekapad is one of the Rudras in the constellation in the mount of Lord Agni, the god of fire. The dragon is associated with the fire that is connected with funerals and can be considered to be a spiritual fire that purifies the soul. He is also connected with lightning, winds, storms, and extreme occult groups like Agoris, whatever. The common trait of both theories is that Purva Bhahapadra has a strong destructive power and a fiery temperament. It is associated with death and reincarnation. Dark worlds, often the natives don't feel happy in this world. They cannot connect with the earthly way of living. It is observed that most homicides, mass murders, and genocides have some association with this nakshatra. It is a transformation-based nakshatra where natives may sacrifice themselves for a higher cause to make a difference in the world. Shiva/Rudra is another deity associated with this nakshatra. This is one of the most unpredictable and dangerous nakshatras out of all of them. Purva Bhahapadra's nakshatra natives can get obsessed with things. If they have a goal, they will forget everything else till they achieve that goal. They will do everything to succeed in this task. For example, if these natives want to learn how to make YouTube videos, they will leave everything aside to start reading all possible sources, contacting all possible people, etc., till they learn how to make great YouTube videos. This has a good and a bad side. Purva Bhahapadra should find a balance. Otherwise, this obsession can cause a lot of pain. They are not superficial people and they always go in too deep. I feel that. I have Purva Bhahapadra rising. I also have Jupiter Purva Bhahapadra. That look better? Good morning. Okay. So Purva Bhahapadra, there's like two different people in one body. One is kind, the other is evil. One of the most important tasks in the life of the Purva Bhahapadra people is to find the balance between these two energies. The symbol of a man with two faces indicates the duality of the natives and that the soul is looking in two directions. One is looking backward at the former life and one is looking forward towards the next. Natives with Purva Bhahapadra nakshatra may either be twins or will have twins in their family or have a twin personality. These people can often change their views, answers, and personality and mind. So there's that aspect of the twins, right? There's that aspect of two people inside of them, right? Purva Bhahapadra people are interested in the occult and the dark evil world. They may experience things against their will and things like sleep paralysis, abduction from aliens, paranormal events. They are attracted to items like the old dead in the modern culture, like antiques, for example. They have an interest in kundalini, magic, aliens, and UFOs. Purva Bhahapadra people are interested in secret societies, in the forbidden or hidden knowledge. They may feel exiled from society. Purva Bhahapadra people may have body image problems and insecurities. They can be extremes in sexual field and phobias. So they can be extremely, extremely sexual, dark sexual, almost even a little bit, right? Similar to their ruling animal, the male lion, these natives will be a leader of the pride. They will take leadership role in the community and protect it. Purva Bhahapadra natives can be extremely protective of their families and children. Often, their spouse will be the main person responsible for income of the family. This is because the lioness is the one who hunts the prey mainly. They may like to do past life regressions. They're radical, nonconformist, independent, passionate, impulsive, opinionated, and good speaking ability, and skilled in making money. They can also be very wise. I'm going to stop reading now because that's just enough of that. Purva Bhahapadra. Alright, let's do this. Go. We're going to start with these little cards right here. Okay. Okay, tell me what is going on with the natives of Purva Bhahapadra for this current moon cycle we are in. I think that was two of them. Not just one. Let's get one more. Okay. We have the first card that came out was a Taurus card. I think we should probably be pulling one for the actual Navamsha that it rules. But we can improvise, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I should pull one. I need a Gemini card. Maybe not. I can't find one. Okay. So, the first card that we have out is I've called in sick to work at least once in the past month with Taurus. That's going to be representing the first section. Okay, so the first 4 degrees. It is technically an Aries ruled Navamsha, so we're going to be seeing the influences of Rahu or Saturn. So the north node, so where you're headed. Hello. Where you're headed, so we have that. We also have the influence of Mars because it's a Mars ruled portion, and then also we have Jupiter. So what would that bring? What can we say about that? So we have the future timeline and or obstacles, restrictions, things that we want to go towards but may still have things we need to handle, but there's a burning desire and there's an expansiveness, right? It's like we're noticing some sort of expansiveness in regards to we have moon coming out in reverse. The moon is very reflective, right? So right, it's because I have this nakshatra so prominent in my chart, it's almost like I feel as though that's talking about not necessarily needing to be reflective at this time, but just going within to get the answers, right? Now, the moon in reverse can also talk about clearing away of anxiety or like It could also be crippling anxiety, right, with it being in reverse, because the moon talks about kind of like a fear of moving forward, but with it coming out in reverse, that could talk about overcoming these fears or anxieties, these obstacles. It could also talk about we have the Ace of Cups, the Five of Swords in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Starting with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, this is normally Jupiter and Capricorn. Capricorn being like the 10th house, talking about, and it's the fall of Jupiter, but it's coming out in reverse, so it makes me think of Jupiter in Cancer, which talks about needing to nurture something, right? Now, there could be a fear of exposing your emotions, exposing or letting people see maybe the softer side of your emotions, right? Due to maybe a fear of being rejected or a fear of being abandoned, a fear of being not accepted, a fear of just being sent away. Not necessarily a fear, but just like you don't want to pour all of yourself or your heart or your emotions into someone or something that you're not 100% certain or sure that this person is going to be receptive, or even, right? It's like you don't want to put your heart out on the line for it to just get shut down or like completely disregarded, right? To be just like swept away. Okay, now this could be talking about something to do with work. I don't know if there's someone at your work that you're feeling connected to and you're having a difficult time with your emotions, or with your I feel like there's something you need to communicate with someone about. Okay. There could even be like disagreements in regards to the way that something is going, work, life, love balance, right? Something could be feeling imbalanced, or you're just having a difficult time doing something in regards to your work right now. So how can we remedy that, right? What is it that this section of the sky is needing? What do they need to fill that void within them, or fill that space within them, so that they can get themselves moving towards increasing their finances, or just showing up where they know they need to be at? What is it that this person is missing? What is it that this person needs? You know, the Five of Pentacles, Mercury and Taurus. You also have the Hermit in reverse. You really need to step out of your shell, right? It's like you have to, the sigil. You have to step out of your shell. You have to, right? You have to reintegrate yourself into society. You have to reintegrate yourself, right? You could be feeling a little bit isolated right now, or feeling like disconnected from people, right? It's like you want to make this what's the word I'm looking for? You want to move in a certain direction, right? But the way that the cards are saying here is that you don't necessarily have those options open to you yet, right? You're really wanting to move towards this future thing, or this future timeline. But in order to do that, you have to keep your eyes somewhat centered, right? You can't just let one side of you come out completely. Is that making any sense? I don't know if it is. The Hermit in reverse. That could talk about being like, right, you have to come out of your shell, is what it's saying, right? You have to come out of your shell. You have to allow yourself to be seen. You have to get that hunger back, right? That hunger, right? That hunger in your eyes. You have to step up into that role of leadership. Stop being afraid of being seen, right? That sexual energy, that Kundalini rising is coming up. We have the Eight of Wands with swiftness. Something's going to happen really quickly. Just don't turn people down, right? Don't be like restrictive of when people are trying to come towards you. Don't be like, fuck, I can't talk today. What's going on? It's so annoying. Okay, don't turn people down. Don't reject people. Be open to people, right? You need to open up your ability to be social and be seen and be accepting of everyone and everything that comes towards you. Okay? There's not a lot of financial energy here, right? You have to stop trying to do the most. Just do what it is that you need to do. Don't be overextending yourself in places that you don't have it to be overextending. You need to get your fucking ass to work is what I'm getting with that. I need to go to work as well. So I just wanted to come on here and do this because I didn't do it last night. Okay, so the second one that we pulled coming out was for the Taurus ruled Navamsha of this nakshatra, we have Cancer. I'm a good listener. It's easy for people to open up to me. I'm known to send "Are you mad at me?" texts. All right. Let's get something. What is this? I'm known to send "Are you mad at me?" text. What could be going on? I look at my phone every day hoping I would see a message from you. You could be reaching out to someone, right? You're getting ready to make contact with someone. The time is now, right? The energy is open, right? You're opening up. You're no longer becoming so secluded. You're opening up to the possibilities of connection, of just understanding, right? You're opening up to that. There could be something about like a connection, maybe feeling like it's like weakening, or like you have to jump on it, right? You have to jump on it if you want to make this connection in your life, if you want to make this contact, right? If you want to make these if you want this networking to go through and to work and to if you want to make this next chapter of your life a reality, you have to kind of be like the fool, and you have to kind of just jump and like go for it, right? You have to go out on a whim, right? You can't be afraid of rejection. Just do it. Like, don't think so much about it, right? I feel like somebody's overthinking what to say, right? It doesn't really matter what you say. Just say anything. I look at my phone every day hoping I would see a message from you. So you could have asked this person, "Are you mad?" Or somebody wants to know if you're mad, and they could have like gone like not responded, or somebody's like expecting to hear from you. You have the High Priestess in reverse. The Fool in reverse. And the Lovers in the upright. And the Magician. Holy shit! What are those cards? Oh my god. With the Wheel on the bottom, that's a lot of major arcanas. That is a lot of major arcanas. Okay, let's break this down really quick. So we have the Oracle of Delphi here with the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, whenever I see the High Priestess card in reverse, it could talk about you needing to not trust your intuition so much, right? Your intuition could be off, or your intuition could be slightly off, right? It could be not completely hitting it dead on the head. It could be the Fool in reverse. This could also talk about not listening to your intuition. It's like knowing that you should make a move in something, the Fool reversed, knowing you should jump, right? There's this, that's the Fool card, right? I think this could also talk about like taking a break, stepping back from maybe seeking so much counsel with people, especially if it's with people that don't necessarily really know the situation, right? I feel like there is a really deep connection that you're dealing with. There could even be some possible like love spells, or there's some sort of magic or some sort of like energy manipulation that has been going on. And I feel like right now with this thing here, you need to stop expecting your intuition to answer something for you that nobody else can really answer for you besides making communication or making contact with someone. I feel like this person wants to talk to you. This person wants to listen to you. If you want to talk to them, this person wants to listen. If you want this person to talk to you, I feel like you will be ready to listen. It's giving me like there will be really good communication, but somebody just has to make the leap, right? And if you're the one that's thinking about it and you're the one that wants to make communication, just do it. I don't feel as though you will be, I don't feel like you will be disappointed if you do, right? The Lovers can also talk about a choice. Could talk about something that was like a soul contract, really. It doesn't necessarily have to be love, but it can be like a romantic love, but it does definitely talk about a soul contract or something karmically that you're meant to do with this person that you're wanting to contact. And that can maybe scare you a little bit, make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. New Moon in Taurus, know your worth. And then we have the Stellar Gateway activation, which is a manifestation vortex, or infinite potential, right? So there's that 8. And we have the Magician, which is the 1. So that's really does talk about like a heart connection, right? We have focus on the positive and cool your emotions in reverse, but that's Aries. So we do have a lot of fire here. I feel like, right, we think of Taurus moon, that's a very attractive and desirable energy. We think of Rohini. That's like the young, desirable one, right? Like there could be an age difference in this connection with this Taurus card, or it could even be talking about like a daughter or a child of some kind. Maybe you need to reach out to your parents. Maybe you need to reach out. Sagittarius is like the guru, or is the guru, right? And then Aries would be like the self. There could be something about needing to get like a certain amount of finances together in order to talk to this person, or in order to pursue something with this person. The Holy Grail is here on the bottom of the deck. Right, there's that Ace of Cups coming out again. Right, it's like you're perfect just the way you are now. Right, you don't need to wait till... Ew, gross. I don't like this next one. The next one is I've sloppily confessed my love to someone. How gross. It's a Libra card. I am good at diffusing tense situations. Let's look at that. What is this? I've sloppily. I hate that word. That's the worst possible word. What does sloppily mean? Is that a real word? Can somebody tell me? Because if it is, I don't want anything to do with that. I don't like that sloppily. Excuse me while I sloppily do this. What is this sloppily? The sloppy confession. The sloppy confession. Ew, gross. Cosmic circles. Create sacred space, embrace unlimited possibilities. Right? Like that lack of grace. Right? There's that dishonor that comes before grace. Right? You could be somebody that's like not very good at like the first time around. Sometimes you need like that second time around. We have earth and air, stabilization, practical integration, and mental clearing, right? We're really breaking the circle right now. So we have the joy of life and we have elders. Trust, open your hands, share, and let go, right? So just like let it go, just do it. What's the worst that could happen? Nothing could happen. We have spiritual mentoring, equality, stability, wisdom, experience, and counsels. Definitely making some sort of, no matter how like disgraceful it can be, right? We've sloppily, right? What is sloppily? I absolutely hate that fucking word. That is the worst word I've ever heard in my life. I do feel like it will bring joy to you. I do feel like there will be joy that comes out of this. Let's get some more information on this. Okay. Let's use this deck. I don't really get very good messages with this. What is this cosmic circle? So what is, what do you need to create space for, and what are the possibilities? We have the Hermit and the Upright. So I do feel like you are moving forward. And we had the Hermit come out in reverse before. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. Right, it's giving like go ahead and like you're it's like green light go, right? That's what it's giving me. Green light go, right? You're stabilizing the practical things. You're coming into contact or relationship with people. You're breaking into different timelines. You're breaking into different just different people in general. We have the Queen of Cups with that joy of life and the Cups card. You're definitely you just want to find the right frequency, I guess, right? And try and hold that frequency. If you're really trying to make a communication or we have a Star card with the Elders. Okay, so you're definitely going to stand out, right? It's like the grace might seem disgraceful to you as you're doing it because it's out of your norm or out of the realm of what you're used to. But once you take this, once you like, you're already removed, right? You're already enlightened. Once you get down from this Hanged Man place and it's in reverse, you've already been enlightened and you're free to now do what you will with the enlightenment that you've learned as you were making the sacrifice of this Hanged Man. And it purified you. It purified you. And there's emotions. There might be some unpleasant emotions. People could be kind of like teasing you or making fun of you or something. But little do they know. Or you could feel like people might like clown you. Or you feel like maybe people will call you crazy. Once you push past that, then you enter the energy of the Star. With these elders, right? These elders are going to see, it's like the Star is like the chosen one. The Star is like, she shines very brightly, right? She pours her emotion out. She says it how it is. Right? This is coming out for the last card here. So, be honest and be reflective. All right. You're not, it's not going to be bad. It's giving me energy like, I don't know. I'm seeing like romantic comedy in my mind. Like, what is that movie called? I don't know. It's like sometimes when you meet someone, it's not necessarily under the best pretenses, but with time and with freedom and with transparency, right? You can also talk about like the first impression might not, oh, wall's still wet, might have not been ideal or exactly what you wanted them to be. In the end, though, you're going to kind of see like, why was I ashamed? Why did I feel shame? Right? This could also talk about like your own evolution. of like kind of like re-entering the garden, right? Your shame is no longer holding you up. You no longer feel the need to be clothed. You're becoming comfortable and confident with yourself, right? Adam and Eve, when they put on clothes, it was because they became aware they were naked. So it's almost like a reversal of that. And it's like you come to realize that there was really never anything to be ashamed of. There was really nothing ever to make you feel less than or anything like that. It's a very accepting and like joyful energy, right? Maybe you felt like you were too young to talk to these people, or maybe you felt like you were too old to like talk to these people, but you felt that soul connection with them, and you wanted to bring the communication into the 3D, into the earth, right? You wanted to actually be able to make contact and communicate with these people. This could even be like soul tribe energy. I don't want to use this card because we already did a Libra one, so let's get a different one. Capricorn. We had a Capricorn card that just popped out. I secretly enjoy having a clingy partner. I like feeling needed. And then we have, I've been told to smile more. Okay, so this is like, we're in this fourth pada. So this is the final pada of this nakshatra. And this is, there's two parts in the entire constellations that have this Jupiterian influence without Saturnian influence, and without a mercurial influence, and that is the first 4 degrees of Cancer and the first 4 degrees of Pisces. This is heaven, right? Those 4 degrees in the sky is heaven, or it is complete and total 100% boundlessness. It's lawlessness, right? That's what Jupiter is. It's expansion. It's the true and total expansion of the soul. It's the ability to go wherever you want, to do whatever you want, to say whatever you want, but you have to be mindful of your soul, right? Shout out to Linda. Amen to that. Shout out to Linda. Okay, so I secretly enjoy having a clingy partner. I like feeling needed, is what this nakshatra is saying. Okay, so can we get some information about that? Right, this is like the energy of this is the end of this huge test that we go through with the soul here, and the purification of the soul, where we get to this part of boundlessness. Just, it's moon, Jupiter and the moon, right? So it's Jupiter in Pisces, so it's Jupiter, moon in a Cancer ruled Navamsha. So you have to think, so you know, it could talk about a really strong connection between your parents. It could talk about a really strong connection between your spouse, or your spouse and you just being very free and open, having a very Page of Pentacles, manifestation, Lilith energy, protective energy, looking just like, it's like looking at the world with like awe, right? Like What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong. That's what it reminds me of. Looking at the world with awe, right? Seeing all of the beauty in the world. We have the Ten of Swords. This could even talk about possible, like, when you've gone through some really hard things in life sometimes, and you've seen the worst and you've been through the worst, and your soul has definitely undergone some pretty traumatic things, and you're able to tap back into that inner child within you and just find the grace and the peace and the beauty and the simple and small things in life. That can feel really nice. Right? When you're able to kind of like revive yourself after you've been through just hell, literal hell, and now you're at the end of hell. It's like you went through hell, right? If you're going through hell, keep going kind of energy. And it's like now you're here at the end of hell, and things are starting to look up, and you're beginning to regain your sanity. You're beginning to regain your, you know, just the access to your inner child, even maybe. Um, you're mending your relationships. You're repairing your relationships. Um, you know, you're rebuilding after a storm hit, right? Your relationships are getting better. Page of Cups energy as well, right? You could be even coming together with someone where you will kind of have that kind of connection that is on an inner child level, right? Where you're able to, even if you're full grown adults, you're able to kind of have that relationship where you're able to allow that more sensitive side of your inner child to come out in a way that is healthy and non-toxic, and it will help you heal a lot, right? It will help you work through some of the shadow and the hard things that you have been through, and it will make you it will make building and repairing the life that might have crumbled down around you much more just better. Sometimes we don't have those kind of relationships with everyone, right? There's only certain people that we are able to really connect to on that inner child level. Maybe it's because all of the people in our life are just too old, or maybe all of the people in our life are like afraid of our inner child, or maybe we're afraid of our own inner child. But we have these two cards here. Or maybe you're meeting someone that has understood some of the traumas you went through as a child, or just the things that kind of shelled your inner child away from you. And they're going to help you and then here we have with this Cancer card, because it's technically a Cancer ruled what's it called? I don't remember. It says, I am the friend that hosts every gathering. And then we have Libra here. I'm the friend you text when you can't decide what to wear. And then Scorpio, I wear hoodies all year round. Oh, that's silly. We also have, I've supported a crowdfunding project with Capricorn. When people underestimate me, it only fuels my fire. Okay, sorry, that's too many of them. That's just kind of what it's giving me. I don't know. I hope that it says. Happy Sunday, guys. What is this Page of Pentacles? We have employee, worker, service, and consultation. We have engineer. We have boss. I like to see that card come out. Shoot. And we have diviner with the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is my absolute most favorite card in the entire deck. You guys know that? I fucking love the Page of Cups. I love the Page of Cups. It's fun energy. I also like the Page of Pentacles, though. Page of Pentacles is more grounded. The pages go with kings, right? So pages go with kings. So this could be maybe the people you're dealing with. Yeah, Ten of Swords is Sun in Gemini. And then we have Mars in Capricorn. I feel like if this person ever dealt with like anger issues, they are becoming very slow to anger now. They've really worked on, oh, there's that water. Shoot! All right, that's it. Spiritual Seeker in reverse. Is that all I have for you guys? Think about me. Yeah, one more. Take inspired action. The central sun. Detoxify. One more. And solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, and willpower. This is giving me, right, that purified form of fire, right? It's giving me, and which is interesting because we didn't pull any wands here at all, but it's giving me, with the central sun and the solar light upgrade, it's like you're getting a really healthy boost, right? Like your ego, it's getting a boost, right? If you've been through an ego death, we're at this point here where like your soul is now ready to reintegrate your ego, but in a very purified way, right? In a humble way, right? Not an ego that like makes your head extremely big. Because the ego is a very essential part to life. So this is what I think, because I've been through a complete and total ego death. And you need the ego. This card is very interesting, right? Two of Swords, that's Moon in Libra. You see this Knights Templar here, right? He's got that cross. With that Page of Pentacles, it's going back to that earth and air energy of making that connection, right? Offering your words, offering, just showing your respect, showing your gratitude, being kind, right? Like coming in peace, giving an offering, giving a gift, bestowing a gift. Page of Pentacles, take inspired action. The Lover's card came out again. Abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success. There's definitely something here. What is up with this Lover's card, dude? It's been fucking chasing me around, ho. We have the Emperor. It's actually my favorite card in this deck. I really liked. What? That's a cool Emperor card, isn't it? Anyways. We have 2, 6, 4. So we have a lot of even numbers here. Meaning that there's no like excess, which is really good when you get here to this nakshatra. A lot of this can talk about having the Magician. All right, fuck. All right, the Two of Swords. What is that? That's breaking the circle. In the Angel deck, the Moon in Libra, it talks like literally the angels, that gift that it bestows on that is breaking the circle. What I like to do when I think of the Two of Swords is this. Right? That's how they're holding the swords, is like this. But if you just flip the bird with both fingers, right? I like to do that. Anyways, I was really surprised that Donald Trump didn't flip the guy the bird when he got shot in the ear. So I was curious if he did, but he didn't. I'd have done it. Anyways, I think that's all I got. I gotta go to work now. I don't want to go. I do want to go. Oh no. We have rewards with the Two of Swords, right? With that Page of Pentacles and the Moon in Taurus. Definitely your hard work is definitely paying off, right? We have 414 here. Hunger, initiating. The 41st hexagram talks about initiating, right? It's the very start of the zodiac. Aries energy. It talks about hunger. It talks about decrease, right? We have rewards, but the 41st hexagram also talks about decrease. Not necessarily decrease in anything like that, but like decreasing of your own stored energy, to initiate and go after the things you want. I actually drew the 41st hexagram underneath this paint right here. And I drew the vesica piscis as well. So underneath the paint, there's a vesica. There was that big, like, sacrifice I did of the 33 sigils with the... So where's the little clip-othic star? Yeah, so we had the clip-othic 11-pointed star, and then from each point of the star, I drew like a head, and they were all holding hands, and then sprouting from the head was 3 astrological or just like symbols that I made. So there was a total of 33 aspects that were going into the clip-othic realm for sacrifice. And then over the top of it, I drew a ginormous vesica piscis, which is the union of 2 energies. And then in the center of the vesica piscis, I put the 2 hexagrams that I used, which was the 30 and the 41, which talks about a recognition of your feelings and being able to communicate what it is that you are trying to feel, right? So it's creating a connection to from the root center to the solar plexus. And then whenever you have anything coming from the root or from a motor like that, or not a motor, I don't remember what they call it. It's always trying to make its way to the throat. So it's gathering of all the energies that's stored in your root chakra in the base of your spine and moving it up to the emotional center. And then if you have a gate connecting there, which I naturally do, we have just do it. Shut the fuck up. Don't tell me what to do. I have to go to work. I'm going to do it. Conflict. No. Transformation. I have to go. Alright. I'm done. Let's do these because I have to go to work. Okay. You deserve more with rewards. I want you on your knees. Do you like when I do that? Not really. Not when you're fucking... I don't like it. No, don't be conflicting. Don't try to... No, listen. Okay, we have the Emperor card with conflict. Detoxify the 3 of fucking pentacles. No, ho, I don't like it when you do that. Why are you trying to be disharmonious? I don't like that at all. I'm a Libra. I like things to be harmonious. I don't want you to pick fights with me. I don't want to fight with you. I'm not trying to... It doesn't turn me on. It doesn't make me excited. Can we just be flipping nice people, please? I don't want to cause issues. I don't want to cause drama. I'm not trying to, like, come and fucking, tear the fucking goddamn roof off the building just by my presence alone, Sometimes I can do that. Like, if you have strong energy, sometimes it can definitely do that. So that's what I don't want to do. I don't want to cause conflicts or divides or anything weird. Yeah, that's all I know. Your touch thrills me. Okay, cool. Well, I think... What is that? Not important. Okay. Shout out to Linda, dude. Shout out to Linda. I like that. Hey, Linda. She says, oh, I'm actually not Linda. I'm just sweeping on the flow. I gotta get her flea medicine because I think she has fleas. I know she's been itching her belly a lot. So I'm gonna do that when I get paid on Tuesday. And I already made a lot of money this week. I'm gonna make more money now. And I got a Red Bull. I got another Red Bull in the fridge, so we're good to go. Oh my god, I don't want to go to work. It's just icky. Sometimes it's not icky, but sometimes it is icky. I just feel blah. It's just icky. You know what I'm saying? It's just icky. No, it's not. It is, though, but it really is, though. Okay, go. I have to go now. Is it icky? Sometimes I feel like it's icky. Alright. That's it. There's nothing more. pick all these cards up now. What should I paint on this wall? I want to do something. Fuck. I suck at painting, dude. I'm really the worst at it. Like, some people are really good at it. I fucking suck at it, dude. I'm really bad at it. I wish I wasn't bad at it, but I kind of fucking am. I'm supposed to be angels. I didn't do that. Right. Oh my gosh, my skirt's like all the way up. Sorry. Baby, come through. We have the Seven of Swords. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. The well is wet. The paint is wet on the wall. Stop sitting on it. No, I will never not do that. Okay. We have the Two of Pentacles and Seven of Swords. Okay, so fortune and fame fulfills any request. God who supports the universe. Boyel, we have Manakel with the Seven of Swords. God nurturing and supporting everything. We have 56 and 66. Cures epilepsy, appeases divine anger, knowledge of good and evil, fulfills any request, fortune and fame. God the Savior with the 5, rectification, helps one live in peace with everyone. The gate to hate, right? What's it called? The gematria for Mahashia is I am Hades. That was the first thing that came up for that name in gematria, was I am Hades. And then we have Nana El, God humiliating the proud. Spiritual communication influences religious men, teachers, and men of law. All right, I'm done. I want to get the Goetia deck. Maybe I'll do that on Tuesday when I get paid. I need another fucking take of tarot cards like I need a fucking hole in the head, though. Alright, I gotta go. For real. Stop making me sit here. Oh, what is this? Get off me. Oh.